Hey, it's Natalie with Think Yourself Academy. Happy Halloween. As I was walking in our neighborhood and there's Halloween decorations everywhere, it got me thinking, of course, about Halloween Day, where everyone is putting on their costume. And it made me wonder, is Halloween the one day a year that we put on a costume? Or are we always putting on costumes? Most people are not really who they are in public or with strangers than they would be with their closed ones. It's very interesting when you start thinking about masks and the way that we puff our chest up when we are in presence of people we want to impress, or we embellish the way that things are around us when we're posting on social media, or we are trying to impress a potential client with a few lines here and there, just because we feel that if they were to find out that we're just who we are, they would never work with us. That imposter syndrome, that way of people to think that because they see all their flaws, and we all have flaws, and because we are the ones hearing our own negative self-talk and seeing our own flaws, we believe that people around us don't have any. Well, everybody has flaws. So how can you be yourself all the time? And Halloween is not the only day of the year that we put on a costume. We're constantly putting on a portrait or a hat, a parent's hat, pretending that everything is okay as you just came home with a huge challenge at work. But your daughter is there saying, "Are you okay, mommy?" "Oh yeah, mommy is fine. Everything is good," right? Or you're calling your parents and they're worried about you, and then you say, "Oh yeah, everything is good. Everything is fine." And we're putting on these masks, these costumes, just like at Halloween, when at the end of the day, we could just simply be who we are. So have a look at your life and ask yourself, what would I like to be less of? So what am I trying to hide when I put this costume on? What am I trying to hide? And then start digging into this. And the things that you're trying to hide, maybe there's something that you want to change about yourself, and it is possible. It is not set in stone. If there's something you don't like about yourself, well, it's up to you, right? Just have a look at this and then have this light bulb that would say, "Oh, I guess I could change that." Second thing, what would you like to be more of? Who are you trying to be by putting this costume on? So ask yourself that same question. Start digging into that. Who am I trying to be? And what will it take for me to become this? If I am trying to become a better speaker, and then what would it take for me to become a better speaker? Do I have to learn from people that are more advanced in that area? Whatever it is that you're trying to achieve or trying to be more of as you're putting on this costume, dig into it and ask yourself, what will it take? What do I have to do? What's my next step? Who do I need to hire that will help me with this skill? What course do I have to take? Or simply, how do I have to change my mindset about something? Because maybe you already are the thing that you believe that you're not, because very often that is the case. So I will leave the vlog today with a quote from Douglas Coupland. He said, if human beings had genuine courage, they'd wear their costumes every day of the year, not just on Halloween. So have a great week, everyone, and hopefully you dig a little further in the reflection questions, and then you can really start being yourself.